internet. It's me, Holly. How are you guys today? I, as you know, am awesome. So here's what happened. This week, I had a friend give me an article out of a newspaper about spring cleaning your makeup and kinda some tips on when you should get rid of your makeup. Do you hear those birds out there? Like literally, they started chirping as soon as I sat down to start filming. I apologize. It's like finally warm out there. Anyway, so she gave me an article from the paper and it gave all these like tips and stuff, and I thought, that's a really good idea. We're into spring now and we spring clean everything else. Why are we not spring cleaning our makeup? Because we're hoarders and we don't like to get rid of it. Do you want to see me get rid of a limited edition thing that's like 10 years old and cruddy and gross? I will fight you to the death. Because I can't get it again. And what if I need it? Raise your hand if you're also like that. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. So that's what we're going to do today. Because I thought it would be something fun and something different. And maybe a little informative at the same time. So if you guys want to learn the average times you should hold on to your makeup and when you should purge them and how to know when you should purge them, stick around because that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so let me get into the average amount of times you should keep your makeup for, and then later we'll talk about things like tips and tricks on how to know when to throw it out and how to keep your makeup longer. Okay, so first I want to talk about powders. That is face powder, bronzers, shadows, blushes, anything in powder form. The average, I looked on several websites, so I kind of just took the average of all the answers because they all varied a little depending upon the site. But this, I would say on average would be about 2 years you can keep this and it would still be good. So after 2 years, you might want to consider getting rid of it. Cream shadows and blushes, the average seemed to be 12 to 18 months. Foundation, it seems to be between 18 months and 2 years. Cream compact foundation, 18 months. Concealer is 12 to 18 months. Lipstick, lip liner, all the lip things you could possibly think of, 1 year. Pencil, eyeliners, pencil brow things, 18 months. Liquid or gel liner is 3 months. Some of them did say 3 to 6 months, and that also goes for mascara, which is also 3 to 6 months. So that gives you kind of a range of how long you should be keeping your makeup in your drawers. So a few tips and tricks on how to prolong your makeup and keep it from expiring sooner. Avoid extreme temperatures, especially heat. The higher the temperatures are that you're storing your makeup in, it is more chance for it to collect bacteria, well, more bacteria than it normally gets. Makeup, even just after one use, is collecting bacteria in the tube. So keeping it in extreme temperatures is definitely not a good thing, especially high heat, because like I said, it gives the bacterias more of a chance to grow and fester and all that gross stuff. So try to keep it in just a normal, reasonable temperature when you store it. Another interesting thing that I read, things that have lids to make sure that you keep everything tightly screwed shut. I think this would help keep bacteria out. It helps keep the product sanitary, yada, 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 yada. I also read somewhere that when you wash your brushes, not to completely submerge them in water because it helps get all the glue loose that hold the bristles and can break your brushes a lot quicker. I also read, so it doesn't get mildew, not to let them dry on towels, because I guess the towels can get mildew on them and on the brushes quicker. So I would dry them on like a flat, I dry mine on like a little marble topped table, and that seems to work pretty well. About cleaning your brushes, I would recommend at least once a month. Somewhere said every couple of weeks. I know a lot of other people who are a lot more diligent than me say they wash their brushes every week. We don't always have time for that. I did do a video on brush wipes that I think are really nice for in between when you don't have time and maybe they kind of need it, and they do sanitize. They have alcohol in them and it's pretty cool for that. But as far as like actually washing them, I would probably say every couple of weeks, or if you can stretch it, once a month. I also saw a really good suggestion on some website I was on the other day that mentioned getting a permanent marker and writing dates down on your makeup so that you remember when you bought it. Because a lot of times I open up my drawer when I go to clean stuff out, I don't know how old stuff is. I mean, I know what my newer products are versus some of my older products, but I don't know when I bought this stuff. I have way too much to keep track. So I thought that was a really good helpful tip to kind of keep track of all of your beauty products, and you know where your really old ones are versus your new ones. You would know then because everything would be dated. And the last things I want to talk about, as far as, you know, if you don't know the date that you bought it and you can't go by the little chart we just talked about for, you know, a time frame, you can always tell by scent and by texture. You know, old mascaras, old liners, all that stuff will start getting kind of like clumpy and gross, and some of them, I've had mascaras go bad, they get this pungent, gross smell. You can clearly tell when they need tossed. And I definitely change my mascara and my liner probably quicker than everything else in my makeup bag. So, yeah. And that about covers everything I wanted to talk about in this video today. I hope it was informative and I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments if you guys like these sort of videos, if you guys like informative videos or just kind of like more knowledgeable videos on kind of stuff like this, you know, versus just reviewing products. Let me know and I'll keep doing stuff like this. I had a lot of fun making this, and it just all came to me with just a little newspaper article. Who would have thought? And yeah, shout out to my friend Ruthie who gave me the article and gave me this fabulous video idea. So hi Ruth. And yeah, so if you guys like what I do and you like this channel, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Bye!